All right, you might have noticed I'm sporting a bit of a beard after almost 2 weeks now, deciding not to shave but keeping it clean and neat. So over here, just on the fire, you've got this beautiful piece of work here, which is a Himalayan rock salt block, and essentially meaning rock salt comes from under the earth. So it would be one of the techniques of harvesting salt. I've been playing around with these blocks now for probably just over 10 years already, and they're super amazing. I use them for cooking in the oven at about 260 degrees Celsius. I use them on the fire like you see now, which you can achieve up to just short of 500 degrees Celsius. And then again, we also serve food on where we allow things to cure on the salt blocks, which literally takes not even an hour to cook a piece of fish or cure a piece of fish if you like. So yeah, super amazing. And I normally do the breakfast like we did earlier today on this specifically. But in this case, I decided let's do some lamb choppies. So I've got some wonderful lamb chops over here. I'm just going to get them a bit of a season. But actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm talking nonsense. We don't want to season it because we've got all that seasoning on here. So this I actually use as my seasoning agent to cook on and build up temperature as well as get flavor. And then from there, I also use it as my dinner plate or a plate to eat on. And then it's a self-seasoning plate. So here we go. All right, you can hear there's some good heat on there. I'm just going to give it a little bit of olive oil on again just to give it some really wonderful flavors as well as a bit of a sizzle there. And we're just going to let those guys cook. So your temperature on there now is probably just over 300 and odd. It is busy building as we go along. So normally if I do this in the oven, we take about 2 hours to build temperature to that level that we're looking for. But in this case, the heat on here is pretty intense, and you can cook quite a good deal on this stone or salt block, as you say. So the reason why I wanted to put salt on is such a habit of mine to season things very well. But when you have a salt block like this, it seasons it all for you. And that's pretty much it. And we're just going to let that sizzle away. And I would say it probably take about 5 to 8 minutes to cook that perfectly nice and crispy and release all those beautiful flavors of the salt. And that's me for this evening. Have a great one and we'll see you soon.